Do you think most people would be surprised to learn just how much the war impacted the North Carolina coastline?
I know that most people are surprised because most people have no idea, except for those families who lived along the coast who could see, in some cases, almost a nightly basis, these ships being torpedoed just in some cases 7 miles off the beach. But as a general rule, the farther away from the coast you lived during World War II, the less you knew about it. And today, of course, it's a subject that's not taught in our schools. I understand it's not even taught at the Naval Academy. So it is a surprise for many people.
In your book and in public presentations you make about the book, you make the point that early in the U.S. war effort, 1942, this area right off the North Carolina coastline was really very critical to the war effort. How so?
Well, first of all, of course, on a daily basis in any given year, there are many, many ships that are making their way up and down the coast of America, going back hundreds of years. And during World War II, of course, the frequency of ship traffic increased tenfold or more because of the need to deliver war supplies and war material to Great Britain. Great Britain imported all of its fuel, half of its food, most of its raw materials, and British authorities had estimated that had they been denied their trade because of German U-boats, they would have had to surrender within 3 to 4 months to Germany. And Germany knew that they could defeat Great Britain not by bombing Great Britain into submission, but by simply severing the arteries supplying the war effort. And the North Carolina coast, of course, is unique in that it has this seaward bulge, especially on the Outer Banks between Cape Lookout and Cape Hatteras, that causes a consolidation of ship traffic. Ships headed north and south, coming from various different ports and heading to different ports, all sort of merge, just like merging lanes of traffic on a freeway. And so there was a very high concentration or great number of ships on a daily basis right off of North Carolina's capes. And the Germans knew this, and German U-boats were very familiar with this phenomenon, and they were out there. They compared themselves to Prussian deer hunters just sitting in a blind waiting for their prey to pass by while they would sink these ships left and right.
Sounds pretty dangerous. How dangerous was it?
Well, it was extremely dangerous. There was one period, the last 2 weeks of March in 1942, where a couple dozen ships were sunk and something like more than 600 people perished.